It's a Cotton Bowl in Dallas, Texas. Lindsey Nelson with Pat Hayden, Ara Parseghi, and then Pat O'Brien. Houston with an incompleted pass. Intended for Giddings, thrown by Landry.
Take a look at the first quarter stats. The real key there is the turnovers. Of course, Houston had 2 of those. 10 points have been the result of those turnovers. And total yards as well. Houston has only had 33. And look at the time of possession. They've both had it to 7:30, but Houston has not done much with the ball.
Landry in the air is 0 for 5 and 1 interception. And the corner's turned this time up to the 30 and across the 35-yard line. It was Pereira who bounced him out.
Well, Bill Yeoman says Gerald Landry can really run. Again, you're going to see some more evidence of that. The impromptu play. Now, he's trying to get the ball to his tight end, Hilton, who has been their big play receiver, but he's flushed out of the pocket by Harrington, number 52, and breaks containment there. Gets to the outside, picks up a big play. Now, he's going to have to do some more of this because their offense just does not seem to have much rhythm today. So it's going to have to be some scrambling plays and then find a big play receiver downfield.
He's carried 7 times for 39. He got 16 on that last play. Handed that one off, and they got a little running room up the middle that time with Sloan Hood carrying it across the 45-yard line. Let's try to listen in on Bill Yeoman once again.
Give me a 44 trap. L-flex 44 trap.
L-flex 44 traps what we got coming.
Well, son, you're going to have to get out of the way so I can
Looks like that ball's going right up the middle.
Well, they felt they could trap Boston College because their linebackers play so deep.
2nd down and 2 yards to go. They got it to the 45-yard line. Carried by Raymond Tate. Dave Thomas made the tackle.
You'll watch here, this is Tate, number 33, with a reverse pivot on Landry, and the backside guard pulls. They get a beautiful opening right here. They trap number 52, Scott Harrington, and this is, they're starting to show a little bit of offense now, starting to move the football.
Bernard Giddings brought in the next play. Landry keeps it, dives to the 40-yard line. Romanowski made the tackle. Just inside the 40. 2nd down and 5 yards to go now.
You mentioned Raymond Tate. We've seen him carry the ball a few times today. Coach Yeoman said he misjudged him early in the year. He feels that he needs to get the ball in his hands 30 times before he really begins to become effective.
Hood is back in there for the moment now. Landry with the ball rolling left, looking and throwing. Short enough to catch him.
One more time, we saw a receiver slip, though. There, Anthony Ketchum was open.
Let's listen to Yeoman.
Middle's open. All right, give me a L-flex 337 bootleg. Oh, Lee.
337 bootleg.
There, it's on you again.
Well, it looks like a misdirection from what I can tell. He'll fake the ball and come away from the flow, because he got a bootleg on because the receiver was open last time, but Ketchum slipped again.
Yeah, Giddings said he was open, number 17.
3rd and 5.
Giddings was right. He was open.
He was open. He couldn't hang on.
This is a play they ran a little bit earlier, and it's actually the 2nd time number 17, Bernard Giddings, has been open right there in the middle. The linebackers had gone with the boot action, the fake. They've been following Landry, the quarterback. He was wide open. The ball just thrown away from him. Again, he couldn't keep his feet underneath him, but the ball should have been better thrown for Giddings to catch.
Yeah, it was thrown behind him.
4th down and 5 yards to go, and coming in to do the kicking, Lonnie Stokes.
Well, that's tough to have a guy wide open for a 1st down, though. Now you have to punt the ball to Flutie.
Be no return. On the 1-yard line, it was touched there. And that was Shepard who was downfield. 38-yard punt with no return. It'll be spotted down around the 1 to 2 yard line.
All right, children. Who's going to be the first one to recite the alphabet? How about you, Ann?
A, B, C, D, E, F, E, F, E.F. Hutton. When E.F. Hutton talks, people listen.
Decorate your home with the confidence of an interior designer using the rainbow of colors in the True Test custom color system from True Value hardware stores. It's arranged under natural home lighting, so you can find the True Test paint color that matches your furnishings or carpeting. Then select contrasting or related shades. You can easily beautify any room in your home using the rainbow of colors in the True Test custom color system, available exclusively at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
Jim Valvano's NC State Wolfpack battles Joe B. Hall's Kentucky Wildcats, or see Oregon State against Washington college basketball Saturday on CBS Sports.
Boston College has the ball on their own too. Era Parsegian, what happens now?
Under normal conditions, you would think they really got him pinned back. When Flutie's in the game, there's no such thing as field position. He can take it 100 or he can take it 5. It doesn't make any difference.
Here they come. Flutie brings them up at the 2-yard line. The Eagles are leading 17-7. Flutie from the end zone. A long way. Oh, man, almost to Kelvin Martin.
Well, I want to tell you, Kelvin Martin did an outstanding job there of just breaking up an interception. And that ball really should have been intercepted by number 36, Bowden. Martin is the man in the slot. He's number 82. He's going to break outside. It's the same pass he caught earlier in the game for the touchdown, remember? This time the ball is thrown inside, poorly thrown. Bowden, number 36, is going to make the interception, but Martin breaks it up and really makes an outstanding offensive play.
The ball was thrown 45 yards in the air against the wind. Second down and 10 at the 2-yard line. Lots of motion. And it was off this time, but to Strahan. Strahan out to the 10-yard line. Wynn made the tackle.
Kind of an interesting call. Boston College is moving people around and shifting people, and then you see the Houston Cougars trying to adjust and call audibles, and next thing you know, while they're calling audibles, they're sneaking Steve Strahan right behind him on a trap play. A nice call. Picked up all 7 yards.
This is a big play, I think, for Houston. If they can hold here, they'll force Boston College to kick into the wind and could get the first time get good field position.
Third down and 2 yards to go at the 10. Giaquinto's in the ball game. First down out to the 15-yard line with Phelan.
You don't see too many split ends carrying the ball, but actually that's Gerard Phelan's 8th carry this year. He's in, again, a wing position here. A 3rd and 3 call. It's a very interesting call when you have Doug Flutie behind the controls, but it's a trap play. We saw Houston run some traps earlier. A big hole and a nice block there made by Mark Bardwell, the left guard, that allowed Phelan to pick up the first down. Good call.
Out at the 15-yard line, they have the first. Darren Flutie's in the ball game now. Freshman younger brother of Doug. Gave it off. Running room across the 20, 25, 26. And Stratford's out there at the 26-yard line before he's stopped by Greg Purcell. 11-yard pickup. He's carried 4 times for 50 yards.
Take an end zone shot of it. You'll see Troy Stratford right here get the football. A little sprint draw. You can still see that field is pretty slippery, although Stratford is doing a nice job of running.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line. Strahan to the 30-yard line.
Looks like Flutie may be setting up the pass. He's run the ball 2 or 3 times in a row.
You don't see that. I think that's happened once this year. We've run 3 plays in a row.
That's right.
It's 2nd and 6 at the 29. We're in the second quarter, the Cotton Bowl Classic in Dallas, Texas. Flutie pumps it. Incomplete. Out at the 35-yard line. Gieselman, the tight end, the man for whom it was intended. Thornton was covering.
The success that Houston has had defense thus far has been when they have put pressure on Flutie, when they've actually blitzed him. When they've laid back and played basic zone coverage, Flutie really has had the time and found open receivers. Again, that remarkable presence, his ability to find those people.
Let's see whether they go after him on this third down situation.
Flutie is 5 for 17, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's had a number of them drop.
It looks like they're going to blitz.
3rd and 7. Flutie.
Oh, man.
And complete to Phelan at the 45, and Phelan is out of bounds at the 47, 48-yard line.
Boy, nobody was around Gerard Phelan there. Again, the confusion in the formation. Somebody slipped here in the defensive backfield. He's got a big cushion there, number 20. Nobody around him. Again, Flutie finds a way to find the open receiver.
Now, what happened on that play is the defender slipped and fell. Here he comes back into the picture here. I couldn't tell who that was, but he slipped and fell. He was 8-10 yards away from him.
Well, we talked about the advantage the receiver has on a slippery field. The defender it's very difficult to react.
Actually, Phelan fumbled the ball after catching it, but he fumbled it out of bounds and had last possession. So it is retained by Boston College in advance to the 47-yard line. Give it to the tailback this time, and he goes nowhere. Bradford Gary lost a foot or two on that one. It'll be 2nd down coming. T.J. Turner came in to make the tackle.
I thought Kevin Alexander, the outside linebacker that time, did an excellent job. I think Houston's playing a pretty good defensive team. They are playing a pretty good defensive game. You know, you got to keep in mind that they're going against the leading scoring team in the nation and the number 2 offensive team in the country.
2nd down, 11 yards to go at their own 46. The Boston College Eagles with the football. Up out to the right front. Phelan has the football, but he stopped at about the 47-yard line, got about a yard on the play.
Well, one more time, he did slip. You said something very interesting to me about AstroTurf, which I had never heard about it. When it gets rained on, it gets matted, and if goes in one direction, and if you run in that direction, you slip and slide an awful lot.
That's interesting for one reason or another, and I don't know exactly why it is. All the mat on the turf works to the east. And if you're running down grain, it's very difficult to get any traction. And we've seen a lot of slipping on this field.
3rd and 10 at the 47-yard line. Stratford in motion across. Now it's kept by Flutie, and Doug Flutie gets inside the 40-yard line to the 39. 14 yards.
Another very nice call by Boston College. You see Jack McNeil, he knows what was right because it was the right audible. There was man-for-man coverage on the receivers. You see the linebackers running out to cover the backs. He audible to a quarterback draw, which is the perfect call against this kind of defense. Again, Flutie makes the right call and picks up the 1st down.
All the eligible receivers are covered man for man except the quarterback, and they expect him to throw the ball, and he winds up as a runner. An excellent call.
See McNeil there.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line of Houston. Boston College in possession. Flutie steps up close to Stratford at the 35-yard line. Purcell made the tackle. Picked up 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
We talked a little earlier about how Boston College spreads the ball around, and that does make them very difficult to defend. And that's why I think you're best off playing them basically defense and in zones and making them go the long distance. But they throw the ball around to their tight end and their backs, and of course to the wide receivers Phelan and Martin.
2nd down, 6 yards to go here. Complete inside the 25-yard line. Harper made the tackle along with Bowden.
Another big cushion here for Gerard Phelan. Now Houston, I believe, is going to have to play a little bit tighter on Phelan. He does not have tremendous speed, but they're giving him a little bit too big of a cushion. Dwayne Bowden there, right there, not really there to make the play. Another 1st down for Phelan. That is a little bit too easy.
Picked up 10 yards on the play. He has caught 5 for 61 yards, has Phelan. First and 10 at the 24-yard line of Houston. Pitch. Stafford. And there's the ball loose. Still loose.
Houston's got it.
They have right down there, inches from the goal line, I think. Purcell's on the ball. Purcell's on the ball, just inches from the goal line. Houston will take it first and 10.
Troy Stratford just dropped this ball. He had a big gaping hole that he was running through. It's another sprint draw. After he catches the pitch, he cuts back, which is a nice cut, particularly on this field. It's Fletcher, number 19, knocked the ball loose, actually. And there's number 4 who misses it first, and Purcell, number 21. Now, he may have been in the end zone. The referee say it's on the 1-yard line, and that's a bad break for Houston.
That really is. I thought the ball was in the end zone because I didn't think he had possession at the 1.
7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining to be played in the first half. A 49th Cotton Bowl Classic in Dallas, Texas. Landry throwing and taken and dropped out there at the 20-yard line. Shepard is the man who had it for a moment, but they're now saying incomplete. He was hit immediately by Pereira. So they simply say nobody had possession. An incompleted pass brings the ball back to the 1-yard line. Bill Yeoman's not sure about that.
Bill Yeoman's obviously not happy about it. A very nice call here. Again, backed up, trying to get the ball to a tall receiver. He's 6'3". Again, the ball is popped loop. That should be a fumble there. It looked like he had possession of it and then fumbled the ball and recovered. And that's what Yeoman's upset about.
Well, he made a clean catch on it. No question in my mind.
Bernard Giddings is right in the next play. On a draw out of the end zone out to the 4-yard line. With Tate carrying on the play. Let's go down and see what Bill Yeoman has to say.
Oh, got to roll at 9.
Yeah,
left, roll at 9. Left, roll at 9.
Left, roll at 9. It may be some sort of rollout pass. That's Texas talk. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm not sure.
I didn't hear it. Left, roll at what?
Roll at 9.
That's probably what it is, a rollout.
3rd down and 6 yards to go. There's the rollout. Landry with the ball. He still got it. And he got it out across the 10-yard line. Close to the first down. Might be a shade short. Holy made the tackle. We're going to take a look at this one. The officials are going to bring out the chain and measure for the possible first down. Short. 4th down coming up. Punting unit comes onto the field.
Well, this is a situation of the field where the Houston punter really does not like to be in. Lonnie Stokes, actually, the coaches said he's their biggest fan of the offense. He likes to see them make first downs.
One of the previous punts, Boston College put a lot of pressure on, but it looks like they're deployed for a return.
Kelvin Martin's back at his own 45. Fair catch signal goes up, and he makes it. So they will start 1st and 10 at about the 47-yard line. 43-yard punt, no return.
Delta gets you there. We're Delta Airlines. We love the things we do, and we do them all to please you. Delta Airlines. We'll take you almost anywhere, anytime. We'll get you there. Delta gets you there. Listening, really listening. We want to know
At the Cotton Bowl Classic, Boston College leads Houston by a score of 17-7, 6 minutes, 19 seconds remaining to be played in the first half here. Boston College in possession. First and 10 at the 47-yard line, their own 47. Flutie handed it off, taken by Stratford. He got through past the 45 to perhaps the 44-yard line before Thornton made the tackle. Very close to a first down. He's carried 7 times for 80 yards so far. Stratford.
One of the difficult things about playing this Boston College team is you're so concerned about Flutie. Really, sometimes you forget how good that offensive line is. They're very good drive blockers, and Troy Stratford has had a very big year running the football as well.
Motion across, and the pick. Stratford again. Stratford drops the ball, but did he have last possession? He'd gone out of bounds at the 23-yard line. He had last possession, so that'll give it to Boston College. Randy Thornton made the tackle.
Well, that's twice now that Stratford's had a tough time holding on to the football. But the thing I like about Stratford here is his vision. Watch him cut back. He picks up a beautiful block there by Bardwell and Trapillo. Then has the eyes to cut back. Again, the defender from behind knocks the ball loose, but it did go out of bounds. They're so concerned about the pass. They're playing soft there in the corner, but those two big offensive linemen, Bardwell and Regent on the left side, came around and gave him a big hole for him to cut back.
22-yard pickup on the play. He's carried 8 times for 102 yards. Trahan.
Well, you really have to like the play selection here by Boston College. We've seen some cutbacks. We've seen some pitch plays. We've, of course, seen Flutie deliver the ball to everybody, his tight ends and wide receivers. Then they come back and run a trap to Strahan. It's a very difficult offense to defend.
Particularly when you're putting so many multiple formations and causing confusion on the defense.
Right, they don't see that much down there. The Houston teams don't see that much from the Southwest Conference.
The Eagles are driving second down and 3 yards to go at the Houston 15-yard line. They're on the ground again. Strahan couldn't turn a corner because Thornton wouldn't let him. Goes out of bounds at the 13-yard line.
This is an area of the field where the Houston defense actually has played very well this year. Their pass defense has actually been awful good coming in today's game. They've only given up 8 touchdown passes all season now, and Doug Flutie, of course, has thrown for 2 thus far.
Going to measure for the possible first down here and bring the chain all the way across. As we saw Jack Bicknell along the sideline.
Cowboy Jack, you know, he was looking for horses this week, Lindsey. He's a big horseman.
He is that, and he's also a big country music fan, Western country music fan.
We all went to see Willie Nelson the other night. He loved it.
That all goes together, doesn't it?
You're right.
Coming up at halftime, we invite you to stay with us now because on my honor, a year-end review of college football I think you'll enjoy, and we'll have a little word about the Chevrolet Players of the Year as well, and visit with them. And our first half highlights as well. And the score here is Boston College 17 and the Houston Cougars 7 with 4:44 remaining in the first half of the Cotton Bowl game. All right, here we go. Third down, a yard to go at the 23-yard line. And the pass play and touchdown. Phelan. Flutie to Phelan, touchdown. I've heard that before somewhere.
You're right. This is a sensational call on 3rd and 1. And not bad defense either.
Conversion attempt coming. Kevin Snow is in to attempt it. Phelan holds for him. Phelan puts it down. Snow boots it up, and it's good.
Again, this is a sensational call, and it's, again, the reason that Boston College is so difficult to defend. Gerard Phelan, it's 3rd and 1. Now, he's got inside position, the defensive back does. He should never let Phelan get to the inside like that. That is exactly why he was lined up. That's Purcell has got to take away the inside play. One more look at the fake Strawn over the top. The result, Phelan's in the end zone for 6 more points.
This is today's Chevrolet.
Come on in, take the wheel, start it up, get the feel of the road that rolls on. Straight ahead, on your own, the light turns green and you're going on the road that rolls on. The road rolls on. You're today's Chevy, be today's Chevy, drive today's Chevy, live today's Chevy.
Live it.
Chevy.
Quality wins taste tests. Blatt's quality.
What? Oh, geez.
The kind of quality brewing that has been a Blatt's tradition since 1851.
Holy mackerel. I picked Blatt's over my regular beer.
I sampled Blatt's and I loved it. I think Blatt's is lighter than light.
Test Blatt's against your favorite beer and taste quality that stands up to beers that cost more.
I think they're going to choose the Blatt's.
Blatt's. Compare the quality. Compare the price.
A Super Bowl berth will be at stake when the Chicago Bears meet the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship Sunday on CBS Sports.
5 plays, 47 yards, 141 it took. Flutie with a 13-yard pass to his roommate Phelan. On the kickoff, and it's fielded at the 25-yard line. Returned to the 30 to the 35-yard line. Returned by Tuggle.
Let's take another look at this touchdown. You'll see here, Purcell should be funneling to the outside. He has no help on the inside, and you got to make the quarterback throw the long pass over the shoulder. This way, there's no help on the inside. Purcell had no chance.
You're right. It's a more difficult throw to the outside over the top.
Trailing 24-7 now. The Houston Cougars have the ball first and 10 at their own 35. The quarterback. Friendly marker was thrown by a linesman who had carried the ball.
You know, we still really have not seen Gerald Landry get down the line of scrimmage in a nice relationship, an option relationship with a back trailing him where he can really deal in the secondary.
I think one of the interesting things that Boston College did for the preparation of this game, because the defense must be disciplined to take the proper guys, is they used no ball when they were working out. They just made every guy go to their responsibility, and it appears that they've done a pretty good job with it.
On the defense, it is still first down.
Offside, that's 5 yards, makes it 1st and 5.
There's 4:28 left here in the first half. Houston only has 1 timeout, too. They wasted those 2 early in the first quarter.
Keep in mind also that Houston has an awful lot of speed, and if they can just break one, they'll go all the way.
Giddings and Shepard, the wide receivers. Now Landry throwing, and it's picked up, intercepted on the deflection by Russell, and he gets back across the 40-yard line to the 39. Off the fingertips of Giddings, Russell intercepted.
More appropriately off Giddings' back. I think the ball rested on Giddings' back, and Russell just picked it off.
That's exactly what happened.
You're going to see Giddings, he's at the top of the screen. It's a slant pattern. Again, he is open. The ball is out in front of him. And then number 45, Russell, it bounces right off Giddings' back. Russell's there to pick it up. That's just more bad luck for this University of Houston team.
3rd turnover, 2nd interception. Boston College with the ball first and 10 to the 39. 4 minutes, 1 second remaining to be played in the half. There's the pitch, taken by Bell. Bell got it inside the 40-yard line. Well, there was some concern around town among media representatives and others that perhaps Flutie, who had been interviewed by every man and boy within reach, might be suffering a little burnout before this ball game or during the ball game. I would say that I haven't seen any evidence of burnout so far.
He put that to rest, didn't he? What's even more remarkable then, because he really has an extraordinary schedule since the Miami game.
2nd down and 9 yards to go. Flutie. Kelvin Martin, the man for whom it was intended.
It's a penalty on the field. Penalty flag, I should say.
Looks like the holding area.
It is. You got it. Against BC.
It really is important for Houston's defense to keep Boston College off the scoreboard before the first half. Again, you've mentioned with the speed. They do have the speed. It gives them an opportunity to get back in the ball game if they don't allow the Boston to score again.
Well, you know, Pat, even with penalties like this, you don't feel comfortable with a guy like Flutie in there. He can make up yardage so quickly.
Split. What? Guns, Twins left split. Gun. Twins left split. Gun. Twins left split.
Looks like a whirlybird there, doesn't he? He sends in the formations, Jack. Does.
Second and 19. Out of the shotgun, Flutie. And complete. Inside the 30-yard line at the 27.
You were right about the penalty.
Phelan.
You're never really safe when you're playing against Doug Flutie. You were right here. After the penalty, Doug just finds again one more time an open receiver. The shotgun formation gives him a little bit more time to do that on a long situation. Phelan finds that dead spot right there in the middle.
He does throw through between people, I should say. He doesn't worry about the height. It's just bang.
20-yard pickup. Phelan's caught 7 for 94 yards and 1 touchdown. Gerard Phelan. 2:51 left in the half. Gieselman back to tight end right. Flutie with the football and directs a little traffic. It's incomplete. Let's listen to Jack Bicknell.
Jack is actually signaling in. He's not saying much.
Not saying much.
Right. Outside. Where did he throw the ball, Barry?
Where did he throw the ball, Barry? Okay.
He does signal the formations, and the other guy calls the plays.
His offensive coordinator calls the plays.
Flutie has already tied the Cotton Bowl record with 3 touchdown passes here, and we're still in the first half. Ernie Lane of Rice against Colorado in 1958 had that one. Flutie calls timeout. So Flutie calls timeout and goes to the sideline. The clock says 2:37 remaining in the half.
Computers that not only enhance individual performance, but work in harmony with one another and compatibly with our competitors to bring out the brilliance in all. Wang, we put people in front of computers.
Boy, it's great to be on vacation.
Yeah, and we never go on vacation without Hertz.
I wouldn't risk my vacation with an unreliable rental-car company.
And Hertz affordable weekly rates save me money.
But people say Hertz is more reliable.
But now, Hertz costs less money.
Arnie, more reliable.
Less money.
Arnold, more reliable.
Less money.
Hertz Affordable Florida, only $79 a week. Now the rent-a-car company that gives you more is less.
Less money.
Boy, they let anybody in this place.
These guys are lighting up.
Doug Flutie called timeout because the 25-second clock had run down to what, Pat?
1 second.
1 second, so he called time to keep taking the penalty. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go at the 27. 2:37 remaining in the half. Boston College 24 and Houston 7. Give it off. Strahan. But the Houston defense stopped him at the 29-yard line. Gilmore on the tackle.
Another big play here for the Houston defense. It's 3rd and 12 here with 2:21 left in the first half. Important here to come up with a big defensive play, a sack, an interception, something that's going to keep Boston College from scoring before the end of the first half.
This is not the first time that Boston College has played in the Cotton Bowl. They played here in 1940, and they lost 6-3 to a Clemson team coached by Just Neely. Their coach was a 28-year-old young fellow named Frank Leahy. Flutie's going to run it to the 20, to the 25, to the 10, to the 5, and out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The Heisman Trophy winner run it out on the 2, 1:45 left in the half. 27 yards. Second time he's carried for a total of 41 yards.
You know, Doug Flutie has come up with so many big plays over the course of the past 4 years. College football is really going to miss this young man, but he's going to pick up a great block by his receiver, Sean Dombrowski, number 44, comes into your screen right there and took out 2 defenders, and Flutie uses some skill to get down to the 2-yard line. We are going to miss him in college football.
What a sensational player he is.
Out of the full house. A dive and a touchdown. Strahan. Conversion attempt coming now. Kevin Snow will attempt it. Phelan will hold. Up and good to make it 31-7.
Another look at Steve Strahan. Remember this drive, this touchdown here by Strahan was set up by a couple of big plays by Doug Flutie. We saw a couple of scrambles and the big scramble down to the 2-yard line. But again, this is a new formation, another formation that they've seen. 3 men in the backfield. Strahan over the right side over Trapillo and McDonald.
There has been a new contract signed between CBS and the Cotton Bowl, and one of the great men in the history of not only the Cotton Bowl but college football and athletics in general, Phil Scoville, had some words about that, and so let's see what he has to say.
I'm pleased to announce that the Cotton Bowl Athletics Association has signed a new 5-year contract with CBS Sports. We've enjoyed this relationship for the last 25 years, and we're looking forward to the next 5.
Congratulations.
Neil, thank you, neighbor. We've enjoyed it. You're great folks. Peter?
Phil, thank you very much. You know how we feel about you. As far as we're concerned, there are no finer people in sports than the Cotton Bowl people, and this is really one of the great games on New Year's Day.
Peter,
we're delighted.
Thank you, Peter. It's a two-way road.
Jimmy, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I've been around here about 25 years, and I'd like to say there are a lot of great folks on both sides of that contract. We'll have a kickoff now from the 40-yard line. Kevin Snow will boot it. And it's fielded again by an up man at the 25-yard line and returned across the 30. It's Tuggle. That's the second one he's returned today. At the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Again, with 1:35 left here in the first half, again, tremendous speed by Houston. It's important for them to at least get themselves in a position to put something on the board here. They've got an excellent field goal kicker in Mike Clendenin, who's had an outstanding year. They need to get 3 or 7 here before the end of the first half.
Gerald Landry, the quarterback. Going long on the right sideline and incomplete. Shepard was the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 at the 36. Landry is 0 for 10 and 2 interceptions.
But you know what? This may sound ridiculous, but he is a streak thrower. He's on a bad streak right now. But against the University of Texas, for example, he was only 4 of 17, but 2 of those passes were for very long touchdowns.
Who would know better about bad streaks?
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. I had a few bad ones against you, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. By the way, how'd that game come out there on the West Coast?
I didn't watch much of it.
That's an SC quarterback talking to a Notre Dame coach, for those of you who are not sure of that. Kept by the quarterback, Landry, and he moved it up to the 42-yard line. Tackle made by Harrington. 1:11 on the clock remaining in the first half. And timeout is taken by Boston College.
They feel perhaps they can hold Houston, maybe block a punt or force a punt, give Flutie another chance before halftime.
You know, Boston College has been so happy to be here. They've had a great year, and they've enjoyed being in a bowl game on New Year's Day. First time since 1943 they've been in a big one on New Year's Day. They haven't given much thought, I think, to the fact that they are ranked among the top 10 teams in the nation, and a big win here today would doubtless move them up in the final rankings.
Very good point, Lindsey, and I'm sure that's going to occur based on their first half performance.
Well, you know, it's amazing that the quality of athletes Boston College has been able to recruit since Bicknell and Flutie have been there. Bicknell has said that the athletes they have there now are much better than when Flutie came in. So he's had a tremendous effect, Jack Bicknell, as well as all the publicity that Flutie has had.
You know, the coaches have different personalities, as all individuals have different personalities. Bicknell is a fellow who seems to enjoy what he does. He enjoys being out there, enjoys the practice section. He gets a lot of fun out of it. I think everybody around him does.
You're right.
And Hilton is down there inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this is the play I've been waiting to see all day long. This is what they wanted to do. This is their big play receiver, their tight end, Carl Hilton, a big target. He has outrun many defensive backs during the course of this year on big plays such as this. The fake in the line, he gets into a little crease there behind the linebackers and then cuts across the grain. Now, the Boston College defense ran them down here. Number 95 actually did. Gorecki, an outside linebacker, ran him down.
32 yards and Landry's first completion of the day. His second completion of the day right there at the 17-yard line. Taken by Shepard. Penalty marker on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield against Houston.
You know, remember at the beginning of the game, I had mentioned Houston wasted a couple of timeouts, one on the extra point. Now there's only 50 seconds left in the half, and they only have one timeout remaining.
Penalties marked off now against the Cougars. Ineligible receiver downfield. That is also a loss of down. We invite you again to stay with us during halftime. On my honor, a year-end review, and you see a lot of great football plays that occurred during the season on that one. The Chevrolet Players of the Year you'll see in the awards. And you can guess who the Offensive Player of the Year is. And we'll have first half highlights of this game as well, in which you'll see, I think, that same fella.
Reasonably good chance, yeah.
Landry carrying down to the 25-yard line, and Holly made the tackle. A penalty marker on the play.
Personal foul penalty there against Landry. It's a break for Houston.
Personal foul. Late hit.
Houston needs to get this ball into the end zone to make it a game again.
We're going to take a look at the late hit at the top of the screen on Gerald Landry, number 3. He is down here, and there is a dangerous hit. He's using his helmet to come in on Landry's back. And then the official's right there to make the call, and it was a good call. It's number 36, Peter Holy, has him right there, and then a hit's going to come in right there, the spearing call.
Good call, absolutely.
Well, he can do some damage with that helmet.
First and 10 outside the 12-yard line for the Cougars. Landry down at the 15, and with him is big Mike Ruth. Timeout Houston now, and Bill Yeoman along the sideline.
It's the last timeout.
All right, what about your T-flat? Is that thing open for you?
It could be.
Huh?
Because he hit the safety saddling right
All
there.
right, we got it.
Quick pulse would probably be a good call.
You want to do it off of 312?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
They're going to flow into it.
I understand, Elmer.
Okay.
No, huh? No, you. I tell you, the only problem now.
So as they discuss it, it'll be put in play at the 15-yard line.
Well, with 29 seconds, they're going to have to do something that either gets the ball into the end zone or out of bounds.
Yeoman was not showing much of the great sense of humor he has along the sideline there. He has a great one.
Well, he's down 31-7.
Yeah, what do you think I'd feel like?
He said in these years with Duffy, Duffy's favorite statement was, "The alumni are with you winter time." In the end zone, touchdown! Touchdown! It was taken by Shepard. So whatever they talked over worked out. Conversion attempt coming now for the Houston Cougars. Clendenin will kick it. McMillan will hold for him. And it's good.
Gerald Landry, the quarterback, is not a high percentage thrower, but he is a streak thrower. We talked about his big game against Texas, and he's come on here in the late in the second half. Off a play-action fake, he gets number 29, Larry Shepard, his flanker. Again, the play-action fake had held those linebackers, and the free safety, Thurman, is there too late. Another look at number 29, Shepard, a big, tall guy. He is 6'3", again, tremendous speed on the outside for Houston. The free safety should have been there, but the play-action fake held him. He was way late.
You'll see here as the defense is split, they make a good fake to the inside. Shepard will come down. The strong safety Pereira jumps on the end, breaking to the outside. Shepard's wide open. He splits the safety man and the left cornerback.
They move 64 yards in 7 plays, consuming 1 minute 19 seconds. Clock says 22 seconds remaining to be played in the first half. It is now Boston College 31, Houston 14. A Cotton Bowl Classic.
And Lindsay, there's 22 seconds on the clock. The last time Flutie had it, he had 26 seconds and got in the end zone.
You know what? He has done that play twice. Not only against Miami, he had that play against Temple at the end of the first half as well.
Houston will kick it off now. Clendon will put it up. The barefoot boy, and it's up. Taking just about the goal line. And returned out across the 15-yard line. Taylor carrying. We'd like to remind you that the NFC Championship game is Sunday on CBS Sports. The surprising Chicago Bears, led by the NFL's all-time leading rusher Walter Payton, against the San Francisco 49ers, winners of an NFL record 15 games during the regular season. That'll be live from Candlestick Park. Coverage begins at 3:30 with the NFL Today, and that's on CBS.
Bears have a little bit of a pass rush, don't they, Ira?
Boy, do they. I bet you looked at that game and said, I'm glad.
I'm happy I'm here at the Cotton Bowl. Yeah.
You want to call Joe Theismann?
First and 10 at the 16-yard line. In set time remaining on the clock. Move it up with Bradford carrying. And
he's just waiting for 6 seconds, then he's going to let it loose.
That's all. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And at the end of the first half, the score is Boston College 31, Houston 14. We'll return after this word from your local station.